Hi there, Chummers, and welcome to the Sixth World. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of a review on the CY Borg Asset Pack for the Grimdark Cyberpunk RPG CY Borg from Free League Publishing. Now, full disclosure, Free League Publishing did send this to me as a review copy. They didn't attach any conditions to the review, though, so that has not influenced my opinion of this product in any way, shape, or form. I did go over this little bit in an unboxing video that I did last week, where I unboxed the swag that Free League Publishing sent me. So you can go ahead and take a look at that. I will put the description for that video, or I will put the link for that video in the description below. So you can kind of peruse that and see some of the stuff that they sent me. Now on to the asset pack. So the asset pack is a supplement for the CY Borg RPG. And it includes some quality of life stuff in it. So what the top cover, top page, top cover, whatever, says comes in the asset pack is a character sheet pad, a poster-sized map of Psy, an adventure Reaper repo, and a location pad. And I have to say, this right here is probably one of the most useful supplement packs for a tabletop RPG that I've gotten outside of the runner's toolkit for Shadowrun. So there's not a whole lot to this asset pack because CY Borg is a very rules-like RPG, so there's not really a whole lot that you need to run it. But what you get in this pack is very, very useful, and there are a couple of things. There is one thing in here that you could actually probably use for your games of Shadowrun too, if you were so inclined. So let's go ahead and take the top cover off. The artwork I absolutely love. I like how I thought this was an actual, when I first picked this up, I thought this was an actual sticker right here that had gotten damaged. But it's actually not. It's actually part of the artwork right there, which I think is a really nice touch. It kind of brings it into the world a little bit for me. It's not just an asset pack at this point. It's a part of the game world. But let's go ahead and just dive in, take a look. We'll get that out of the way. So the first thing we've got right here is the character sheet pad. Not enough games do this, I find. Not enough games just have a pad of character sheets. I think there's like 50 character sheets in here or something like that. They're very simple character sheets, but you know, a lot of RPG games, they you know, you've got your character sheet in the back of the book that you can, you know, photocopy, or you can download it and print it off online. But then of course the issue becomes, well, we don't have printer ink, or you know, my printer doesn't work, or I don't have access to a printer, or so, or I want to use everything digitally. This right here, you buy this pack, you get a pack of 50 or so. We'll call it 50. I don't know the exact amount. You get this character sheet pack, and you just have to rip one off and just and make a character on it. You don't have to worry about printing it. You don't have to worry about your friend having printer ink, or not bothering to buy printer ink, because printer ink in a lot of cases is more expensive than the freaking printers that you purchase it for. Not that I'm bitter about that fact or anything like that. I bought a laser printer 2 years ago, and I just now had to refill the toner. Yes, I'm looking down on all the inkjet printer plebs with that. Actually, it wasn't that expensive. So anyway, neither here nor there. This is just, it's a very useful thing. You know, just a very good thing just to have this, put it in your bag, and you got a couple of players. You just rip off a couple of character sheets, hand them out, good to go. Don't have to worry about printing anything out. Love it. Now the next little bit that you get is this little poster art, like some pixelated poster art, very, very in theme with the artwork in CY Borg throughout the book. I like that it's got kind of like an 8-bit feel to it. And then on the back is the adventure, the Reaper repo. The text, my webcam doesn't have good field of vision, so it's kind of hard to actually Here, let me move my microphone out of the way a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. So the adventure itself, I haven't read through the adventure yet. I honestly had a little bit of trouble finding it, and then I opened this up and felt really dumb. I was like, oh, it's on the back of this cool poster. So, but this is just a little mini adventure. Everything you need to play. It's got your layout for the actual target for the adventure, and I like that it comes with a little mini adventure, and the fact that it's on the back of a poster is just it's pretty cool. I like that. I like you can run the adventure, and then you can put this on your wall or put it in a frame or something like that, and just have it at hand. So it's pretty cool. I like it. All right, now we have something I'm definitely not going to be able to show everything of, but we have a map of the city of Psy. So, yeah, we can get most of it in frame. Here we go. I like that. I'm having to lean back a little bit from the microphone, so if I'm getting kind of low, that's probably why. But this is the exact same map that you'll see in the Cyborg book, and I really like it. I like the colors. I like the detail on it. I like how it's like you're looking at the city, a satellite view of the city at night. You have everything is all lit up except for G0, ground zero, right here in the middle, which is almost completely dark. You have these little currents for the waterways, these little current map type things for the waterways that look like blood. Very, very in keeping with the theme of Cyborg. I absolutely love this. And on the back, you also have some brief descriptions of some of the corporate powers in the city of Psy as well. So you get a little bit of background. And again, I think this is the exact same thing that you'll find in the Cyborg book itself. But the fact that it's on like a really nice poster, and this is actually thick right here. This material, the paper that it's printed on, this is pretty sturdy paper. It's not poster board or anything, but it's a like a heavy cardstock type of paper, so it's pretty durable from what I'm seeing here. So, but yeah, this will be really cool just to hang up on the wall and have out there. Now, the other thing that I really like is the location pad. So this is something that's pretty cool. What this is literally just a notepad that details a bunch of different locations in the cities that you can use. And you have the pad right here. You have the sheet telling you what it is. You can write some notes about the location. Um, and then there's some other tools, tables to help you kind of flesh out the location. So you see this cargo ship right here. You got the notes, and then you've got it. What's it doing? It's smuggling illegal, and you roll a table. Smuggling illegal and potent drugs. It's the HQ of a gang trying to set up a shop inside. It's fully automated and guarded by drones armed with rail guns. Some of the containers are hiding black ice trapped app cassettes, clones grown for organ harvesting, etc., and then seemingly dropped by someone who walked past. There's a cred stick, D3 SMG mags, and so on and so forth. So it helps you kind of give the place a little bit of character while also showing you a map of it. And each location has a couple of these maps, a couple of these sheets in the pad. You got a clinic, corporate office, dive bar, and so on. And they're all set up the same way. They've got this note section, and they've got these tables to help you kind of flesh out the location, give it a little bit of character, and really make it seem like it's a part of the world that you're running in. And I absolutely love this. I think this is probably the most useful tool in the asset pack, because a lot of the work with RPGs, I find it goes into designing the locations that you're running in. And this tool right here really helps simplify that. You've got a couple of different copies, like I said, for each type of location, but these are really easy to just, you can just rip them off and photocopy them if you want, or you can leave them as they are and just kind of photocopy them that way. So, bottom line, of course, is the Cyborg Asset Pack worth the money that you'll pay for it? If you are running a game of Cyborg, absolutely 100% yes. I think this is definitely worth it. You get an adventure, you get the character notepad, of course, you get the absolutely banging poster in there as well, the map of Psy, and then you get the location pad as well. The location pad right here alone, I think, makes this asset pack worth the money for what you pay. This right here, it's going to save so much time for a lot of GMs, and it's a really great way to keep everything organized and really help flesh out your locations. Now, the other question is, if you're not running Cyborg, if you're running, say, Shadowrun or another cyberpunk RPG or a modern type of RPG, is the Cyborg Asset Pack worth the money? Now, of course, there are things here that are 100% unique to Cyborg. Of course, the poster, the map of Psy, that's really only going to be useful if you're doing Cyborg. The adventure, it's simple enough that you could probably convert it to another system without too much trouble. And at the very least, you've got like the bare bones of a plot right there that you can adapt to whatever system you're running. But I think the location pad, like for anybody who's running Cyborg, the location pad I think is going to make this worth the money, even if you're not running Cyborg. If you're running another type of tabletop RPG, whether it's modern, cyberpunk, Shadowrun, whatever, doesn't matter. This right here gives you some locations that all you got to do is plug in a couple of notes, roll on a couple of tables. They're fleshed out, ready to go. You got maps, and you really, I think you can't really beat that. And a lot of these locations are extremely generic. You've got like the G0 ruin, but that can be a ruin in any cyberpunk game or any modern RPG game. That can be a ruin in the Barrens in Seattle or something like that. It doesn't really matter what this says, because these locations are generic enough that you can plug them into whichever game you want. Like right here, here's a nightclub. How many times have us Shadowrun players have we been searching for plans for a nightclub, and it's been really hard to find something like that sometimes. You got a penthouse, you got a shopping mall, street alleys. So all of these locations, very, very generic, easily able to plug them into to another type of system. So yes, I think in general the Cyborg Asset Pack is going to be worth the money, whether you're playing Cyborg or whether you are playing another tabletop RPG system. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. What do you think is the usefulness of the Cyborg Asset Pack, whether you're playing Cyborg itself or whether you're playing another tabletop RPG? Have you used the Cyborg Asset Pack in your games of Cyborg? What did you think about it if you did? And do you have any ideas for anything that you might want to see in a future asset pack, or things that you think maybe they could add? I don't know. Let's get a conversation going and kind of talk about what everybody thinks about this. As always, I'm going to leave this video right here. But if you liked what you heard, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Both of those things help us out quite a bit. Gets that algorithm juices flowing and boosts our content to YouTube. As always, though, if you do want to support the channel more directly, I do have a Patreon available. There are also channel memberships available as well. Links will be in the description below, as well as all the social media stuff. Channel members can get some perks like early access to videos for the most part. I'm kind of not great at doing that at the moment, but yeah, I'm working on it. I'm kind of feeling my way through the whole channel membership thing. Might also have a Discord server coming at some point. I don't know. Have to see. I haven't made a decision yet. Kind of been mulling that in my head whether or not I want to actually do that. But at the very least, like and subscribe, and that will support the channel greatly. And I will see you all next time. And that's the chip truth, chummers. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more Shadowrun content. Hit that notification bell so you will always know when I upload a brand new Shadowrun video, and until next time, remember to shoot straight and never, ever deal with a dragon.